Street Fighter 6. Fighting round. Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Okay, creating some space here. Was looking for that jump attack. Combo with the target combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out. That drive impact doesn't get through. Feeling out the spacing. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. All right, what's coming up next? Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in. They're going for the super art. The kick hits. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Brushes that off and keeps going. Box him with a target combo. Strings it all together. From up above. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player one has a slight life lead. How's this? Denied. Sure you can? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Both of them were ready for a throw. Going in, doing some quick planning, blocks the impact. Looking for a chance. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. The drive impact is denied. Sneaks in above. What'll happen here? This is the tough. They're going for the super art. Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. And whip. They're wide open. Do they gamble something here on a drive move? More fuel for the fire. Pops off the tank and scores the win. How's that? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the hits the drive. Player 1 closed out the last round with a super. They spent that cash, but will it come back to bite them? We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Player 2 with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Drops that off. And whips. They're wide open. Excellent damage on that. Target combo into super art to show off what our THT and fighters can do for you. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Knew the throw was coming. Nice fireball. A jump in? Cristaginato? Throws that off. Do they gamble something here on a drive move? They were sitting on their meter for this super art. Only a little bit of drive and life left. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2, can you? The brain on this fighter to are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn minds there. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. No good up high. Down to the wire. Beautiful setup with that attack. Solid combo. All right. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Grabs him. Takes a trip. Player 1, hold your breath. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Can't tech the throw. Oh, whiffs the throw. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Going in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Uses the gauge for a super art. The big flex. The broken jaw. Sure you can.
What's wrong? Get up!
Both fighters are trying not to get trapped. The drive impact doesn't work. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Were they baiting them into that? Quick step forward. Cashes out the cage right there. They're gonna teach you a lesson here. To play with fire, you're gonna get turned.
Shut up! I've had enough.
The next touch may decide this round. Tries to make something and closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going to steal this win? Fireball into the corner. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 hits him with a stopping bomb. Quick dash. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Dangerous range here. How did they read that throw? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. So, what's next? These fighters are swinging for control. Drops that off. Looking to follow up after that target combo. What's next? Holy impact counter! Oh, that's so sick. Dragon Lash. Oh, put That's how you close it out. What a beast! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Gotta do this. Come on. Hope you'll put up a...
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
How's this?
Whoa, hold on.
Sucker!
Using the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Solid combo. Next up, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Oh! The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. All right, what's coming up next? Down to the wire.
I never miss.
Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Parries the projectile. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Oh, easy tech. Rushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. The impact doesn't do anything. Lands the back throw. Time to go to work.
Bad mistake.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive confirms. Both fighters planning something? Jinrai uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that.
Player 2 will need to... genius read with that throw escape. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. There's the... What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Player 2 rushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Psycho Flip uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Good work.
Super! That's what we want. This is gonna hurt. Connects with the throw. All in with a rush. They're in range. Crowns them from above. Throws them. What's next? Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Drives and back misses. A projectile to say get off him. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Excellent block. Player 1 is dangerously close to running out of drives. Big gauge lead here. Aims for the shins. The drive impact doesn't work. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They got us. This can lead to some big. They are done. Get that bank account ready because that might win easy money. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rundown. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan.
How's this?
Almost had it, but he gets blocked. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Decides to go in with the target combo. Gets the jump in. Bops him with the target. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Knockdown. Player one chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Heats it up with a combo into super. Shippujinrai hits. Good damage option. Player one turned this right around with that super. Each hit is so important here. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. They were right to be on guard there. To come from the brink like that, what a comeback. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Whiffs the throw. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Grabs them. Player one chases them down. Hits them with a stop and block. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. What'll happen here? Dashes up. Barely block. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to connects with the throw. Looking for a chance. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Manages to block the jump. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Their life is hanging by a thread. Oh, it's with a rush. There's the impact. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The drive impact doesn't work. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Jinrai kick for a mid. Connects with the throw. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This quick reads the throw and escapes. This is gonna hurt. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Looking for a hole. Blocks. Jinrai tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Excellent block. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Nice fireball. This unleashes a big damage. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Player two, it meets them air to air. Here comes the corner, blinks it. Nothing stops this train. Quick dash. Player two can't win this without pulling the trigger. The drive impact doesn't work. Dangerous range here. Gotta do better than that. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. A single hit will do it. They're recovered. A jump in. Impact squashed. Player two needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. All in with a rush. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with their head ass dummy. Oh, hits the critical arc. They gotta bust out the projectors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. It is over. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Connects with the throw. Super clutch corner switch. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Parries the projectile. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Who's it gonna be? What are they thinking here? Throw hits. Now the fun begins. All right. Down to the wire. Sucker! Throws them to negate the block. What's the play here? Deftly shuts out the jump in. Grabs them, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combo. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Very solid corner switch. The jump in, catch. Oh, burnout triggered. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. Player two in trouble with no drive. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Closing moments of the match. Ends the meter. Opens in there. Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Blocks the impact. Flashes him. Grabs him. The attack is parried. Peppers him with a Psycho Blitz. Jumps. Goes for the jump in. Goes low. This is the range where things get messy. Hits him with a stop and pop. Very slick with the combo. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player one needs to use the front of the corner here. Throws him. How long does this offensive assault continue? Chin right kick from turning it right up with the super. Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take the round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Now, find a new rival.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Starts with a jump in. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Perfect! Takes the round without getting touched. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Let's get it.
Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Uses the gauge for a super art. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Both fighters planning something? Player two, perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Now, find a new rival.
How's this match going to shake out? It's going to be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go?
Sangya. Now, find a new rival.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us begin.
I'll take on all of you.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. The impact gets blocked. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Takes a trip. Reads them. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player one chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. Trying to read each other here? Going in? Springs forward with the drive rush. The punish counter gives them a great opening here. In there! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Shows the medium kick. Oh, could be the start of something. This is the range where things get good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Big clothesline to knock him down. Ooh, yeah, kick in the gut. Setting them up for the Storm Buster. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Very slick with the combo. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Drive rush to keep it going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Reads the jump in perfectly. Looking to impress with this super. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player two, no way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. What a finish! Player one faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Taking stock. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Down to the wire. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat? Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws out a projectile. They block the overhead, and the fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Blocks the impact. This is the ideal drive rush to keep it going. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Stuck in the... bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. This is a tournament. Ooh. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Spends the meter. Knocks him out of the air. This is gonna hurt. In there. Player one faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. From up above. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Still slugging it out here. No good up high. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Takes the chance to hurt him. tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with firemen. Player 1 chases them down. Strings it all together. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Sticks the jump in. Feeling out the spacing. Still very early in the round. So they break forward to pressure, flushes that off and keeps going. Jump adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Is this early super gonna change things? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning. Burnout activated. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Reads the command grab. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. How will they utilize this? Sets up with the jump in. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 can't use drops them from the air. Crowns them from flatline zone. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Throws a fireball. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Finds the time to squeeze in above. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Gets a good read on their opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Down to the wire. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Strings it all together. This stun, perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Jump. Goes for the jump in. Bends the meter. Hoping for a good return. The big flex. The broken jaw. Sure you can.
What's wrong? Get up!
Players burnout. Did they mean to do that? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. This is the time to drive rush to keep it going. Here comes the corner pressure. Keeps them out. Reads the jump in perfectly. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Now, find a new rival.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Gets the counter in. All right. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. The jump-in is denied. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Down to the wire. Gotcha. Combo with the target combo. Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Jump? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. They got the experience in grip, kept their composure, and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one has a slight life lead. Chops him with a Shoryu. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Jumps. Uses the gauge for a super art. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up!
This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Superb reactions on display. G-Line kick for a KO! Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Fires off an overdrive. The low kick connects. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Feeling out the spacing. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Box him with a target combo. Sticks the combo. The attack is parried. The jump in is denied. She adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Springs forward with a drive rush. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hosen wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player two did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player one has the meter lead. Grabs him. Takes a trip. Somehow, they were right to be on guard there. Throws him. What's next? Jumps in. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Whiffs the impact. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Knockdown and zones with the fireball. Gets a risky buff in. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Looks like they both want to stay out of the court. Hits them with a stopping bop. Getting it all on the drive rush. Burn out, but they may have to break through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Smart play with the throw. Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Knocked them out of the air. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach drive rush to keep it going. Expect to see some fancy stuff. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Anti-air in the clutch! Looking for a hole. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold. Drive rush. Oh, here we go. Down on right. Getting it all on the drive rush. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
How'd I lose?
Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jump? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Goes for the low kick. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Will that drive impact get punished? All right, what's coming up next? The jump in catches them. Snipes them out the air. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 was kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Barely blocks the jump in. Going in, calls out their shot and responds with authority. Player 2 chases them down. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and this hits a good spot to use the super. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners.
How'd I lose?
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Arcade Online. Ready, match.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Come on.
I'll take on all of you.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Gets a good read on their opponent. Deal some damage with that quick combo. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Knockdown. Grabs him. Decides to go in with the target combo. Takes the chance to hurt him. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on target lock and scoop. They're going for the super art. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nice block on the overhead. Goes low. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Backs them into the corner in a hurt. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Bet that.
Wow, that's some big time gap. Hits them with a stopping pop. Closes the gap. Big opportunity coming. They're stunned. All they need to do is get enough perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Snares him. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 with the life lead. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? They're jostling. Oh! Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. The jump in catches them. Experiencing KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps, grabs them. Player 2 can build off this lead. A quick breather. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Quick dash in. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Goes for the jump in. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. In, you, rip out.
Bet that hurt.
Player 2 will need to use pods, nothing but air. Target locked and scooped. Oh, here we go.
How's this?
Big time whip. Just go for it. Oh my, what a finish. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Missiles. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the counter in. Still slugging it out here. Throws him down. Okay, takes them all the way to the gun. Knockdown. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Brushes off the impact. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player experiencing burnout.
It's a little game for the stop goggle.
Flashes him.
It's a good spot to use the KO.
Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
How's this?
Hits them with a stop and pop. Combo with the target combo. That combo did decent damage. Side switch in the corner. Player one, yo, put that away. Both fighters planning. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Burnout activates. Going in. Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in.
Nothing stops this train.
Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Oh,
Looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Parries the jump in to shut it down. Throw whips. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player two with the life lead. Who's it gonna be? Low heavy. Got some big juicy damage on that counter. Takes the chance to hurt him. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Beautiful setup with that attack. Flashes him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Quick dash it. Player two can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Both fighters planning something? Who will capitalize on it? Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Going in. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player one uses the gauge for a super.
Big anime vibes with Empyrean's End.
Looks like they both relied a lot on their drive-offs. What'll happen here? Player experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They're set up with the jump in.
Over nothing!
They're gonna teach you a lesson here. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Down! Shut up! I've had enough.
Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Big drive gauge pumps the brakes on the impact. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like the rating has gotta do better than that. Jumps up. This is gonna hurt. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Knockdown and Player 2 is in a throw, is denied. What a read! You gotta be. Ooh, what a smart throw!
Both sides getting ready.
Smart play with the throw.
Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? A projectile to say, get off!
Wow, Saturn waited for this opening.
Punish counter sets the table.
Nails it! What are they gonna do?
Yoshirai? Shoot their shot! Player punish counter on the action! Goes big time to end it! Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff!
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Adds a bit of OD spice from above with the guillotine! Ooh.
Hits them with a stopping block. Neither of them willing to back off. Sticks the combo. Combo with the target combo. Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Taking stock. Gets the jump in. Nice solid counter. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up.
Were they baiting them into that?
Goes with the safe stuff with that. Heats it up with a combo into super.
Shipujinrai doing the business!
Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity. Oh, burnout triggered! In there! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Grabs and throws them away. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
Brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Goes for the rush. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
No cookout complete without Imperium's hand.
Knockdown and from upstairs. Burnout activates. Going in.
Orbital hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek.
Notice a flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. The judo expert from France, Manon, celebrates her birthday today. This cool fashion model doesn't just walk the walk, though. Those long legs can unleash some killer moves. Best watch your step. Throws him down. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner. Pay attention. Box him with a target combo. Brings out the super arm. How is this gonna work out for them? Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until... Hold your breath.
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Nice Manejidore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Scrapping it out up close. Grabs and throws him away. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely, burnout activates. This can lead to some big damage. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Both fighters are raring to go. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Ooh. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overswitch. Shrugs that off. Punish counter on the action. Transverse. The hit throw connects. What now? This can lead to some big damage. Getting up close and personal. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Repa.
Bet that hurt.
Super. That's what crowns them from above.
Wow, Saturn waited for this opening.
Hit that with confidence.
Amazing. Player connects with the throw. Oh, they switch sides.
Oh, shift them for the win. Player one made some smart moves there. Great game.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. The throw misses. Player one chases them down. Down to the wire. Gets a good read on their opponent. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. There's a corner switch. Throw whips. Tries. Oh! Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Knockdown.
Pay attention.
Combo with the target combo. Strings it all together.
How's this?
Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Hold your breath. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. So, oh, burnout triggered. Player two, they're going for the super art. Triple KO.
How's that?
Player one with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. A timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Smart play with the throw. Manages to block the jump in attack. Scrapping it out up close. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Sneaks in above. Blocks the impact. Now, this is gonna hurt. Strong Quan takes them off their feet. Are we burnout?
Expect the tempo of the match to change.
How's this?
The low.
Closing
Punish counter on reaction.
closes it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Roger!
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The impact gets blocked. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Oh! Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? That barely connected, but it still counts. Blocks the jump in, backs them into the corner. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The cross-up connects. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 1, hold your breath. The move whiffs and they get nailed with the punish counter. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity, sees it coming and blocks it out, uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Not having the cross-up. Taking stock. Throws them. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Gets them. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Varies. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Bet that hurt.
Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Blocks it. Breaks the block with a throw. Hits him with a stop and bop. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Knockdown and pressuring with cruel fate. Jumps. Connects with the throw. A quick breather. Player 1
Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick.
closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Misses the grab. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Solid trigger on the Toxic Blossom to pile on the... No, put that away. Okay, here we go. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. This can lead to some big damage. Throws them.
Both sides getting ready.
Big throws. Ooh, what a smart throw. They push their way out of the corner. A jump. Solid anti-air. Player 1 anticipated that throw. Jump. Connects with the throw. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Looking for a hole. Going in. The drive impact doesn't work.
Over nothing!
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
The big Grandma Jamma.
Player 2
Really had to fight for that one.
no shortage of drama. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Yo, put that away. Still very early in the round. Throws them. What's next? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Opts for the throw. What's the play here? Goes for the fireball. Uses the target combo to take a shot. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Does a good job of pushing back. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Gets them. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Dashes forward. Player one managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Gets them with the anti-air. There's a change of side. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Smart play with the throw. They were expecting that drive impact. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. From upstairs. Goes low. Player two forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be... The drive impact doesn't work. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Jinrai uses the gauge for a super art. Is this gonna kill? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nails the anti-air. Checks them with the projectile. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Good anti-air. What's the play here? Throws them to negate the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Whiffs the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Life lead opens up. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Brushes off the impact. They block the overhead, and both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This may be it. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Not close enough for the throw. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Jumps in. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player one is barely hanging in. Oh, the throw connects. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Gotta do better than that. Oh, burnout triggered. Anti-air in the clutch. What a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Gets them with the anti-air. Still plenty of time left. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How links it! Connects with the throw. Grabs and throws them away. Amazing! Anticipated that throw. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start all in with the rush. Taps him on the dome. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? Player two may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Just go for it. What are they gonna do? Nice fireball.
Big parry! Shows off a parry! A fireball at that range? Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with!
Bison. Ryu.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Ready yourself. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Well-timed corner switch. Handily escapes the throw. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Escapes the throw, but still in the corner. Reads them. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? Impact's a no-go. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Next hit will end the round. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. Oh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Very slick with the combo. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Checks him with a projectile. Gets carried to the corner.
Not good enough.
Smart play with the throw. Still scrapping for control of the space. Zakuhado. Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Goes for the Sengoku Satsu. Wait, which Kuma's whip? Is this what he meant by die 1,000 deaths? Going in? They need to anti-air in the clutch. Holy! Punish counter on reaction. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Changes the pace. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Nails the anti-air. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Who's it gonna be? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Taking stock. Combo with the target combo. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Checks him with the projectile. Player 1 will have to fight Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them?
One chance here may end this. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 1 picks up the first round.
That'll give them a psychological advantage.
That's a counter. Are we going to see some fireworks here? This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting.
Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Drive gauge gap here.
Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out.
Experiencing burnout.
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Looking for a chance.
Drive rush to keep it going.
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still? No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Player 1 is in a very good spot.
No way. That win wasn't luck.
That was 100% planned. Player 1 is...
Great match.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Starts with a jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Lots of aggression from both sides. Grabs him. Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Sticks the jump in. In a dire situation, they can't afford any.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. They need to capitalize on this drive disparity.
Genius read.
KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Throws them to negate the block. Scrapping it out up close. Going in. Grabs and throws them away.
Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage.
Drive gauge gap here.
Long Quan takes them off their feet.
Full experiencing burnout.
Keeps them guessing with that stance. Connects with the converse in there. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. All right. Neither of them willing to back off here. Picture perfect punish counter. All right, what's coming up next? Got their eye on the air. Oh, easy tech. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Checks them with the projectile. They can't be shy about stocking meta levels with them. Hits them with a stop and pop. Both fighters have a full super.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Sets it up.
Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up!
They decide to take a breather to regroup. Blocks the impact.
Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. A deficit here. Can they turn the tide? Pokes with a medium kick. One chance here may end this match. Shuts that down with a parry. So, what's next? Time to reassess the situation? Oh, could be the start of something. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Doing some quick planning? Player 1 is dominating this match. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. So little life left. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the suit fires off the Shinku Hadouken, that's not gonna hit. No contest so far. How's it gonna end? Little time left. What's the play here? Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Time to reassess the situation? Throws a fireball. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Big up. Time's up. We didn't see much action from our fighters there. I wonder how they're going to engage next round.
Final round. Fight!
Jumps up, lifts them with a wrong palm. Hits them with a stopping block. There's a drive impact. Throws them. Their drive gauges are looking bad. They'll need solid anti-air. Straight to the point. Excellent block. The jump-in is denied. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Keeps him up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Betting ain't all on the drive rush. They're hurt. There's a burnout. Do they have what it takes? What a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real...
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Knockdown. Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive they have. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it? They need to... Oito throws. You can't... No escaping that. Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Who's going to start things off? Well-timed corner switch. Jumps. Can't tech the throw. Experiencing burnout. Scrapping it out up close. How will they utilize this? Player 1 will hits them with a stopping block. Roughing up the body. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2, they were waiting for it. Life lead. Oh, burnout triggered. Ooh, does him dirty. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. That drive impact is blocked. Goes for the surprise rush in. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Taking stock. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Had the radar up and running. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Button smash! Player 1 can't use an experiencing burnout. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Oh, burnout triggered! Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Good old in there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Jumps. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Breaks the block with a throw. Took him to the corner and a flat brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Drops him hard. Like good heads-up decision opting for the flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Going on the offensive? The drive impact doesn't work. Side switch. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Looking for a check. Kotsugeki to the face. All the throw connects. Jumps. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, blocks the cross-up. What's next? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
What are they gonna do? Crowns them from us. Are you kidding me? That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in the fight. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Jumps in. Grabs them. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. What are they thinking here? Blocks the jump in. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Sticks the combo. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Adds a little super boost into this. What a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 spent a chunk of their SA meter and enters the round with a deficit. They've got to be extra careful. They're backed up into the corner. Doesn't miss a beat. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 can't use any drive moves going on the offensive. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Chisels them down. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Needs them air to air. The last round. It's now or never. Drive impact misses. Butt smash. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Oh, now that is a punish. Nothing stops this train. with super arts into play. It's really excellent block. Jump! What are they gonna do? A jump in? Ooh, what a smart throw.
Pay attention.
Player 2 connects with the throw. Ooh, you never know. Gotta do better than that. Shakes things up with a fireball. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Hanging by a thread. Just need one final push. A fireball at that range? Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Deals some damage with that quick combo. All right, still slugging it out here. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Parries the projectile. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player, this is a huge chance to make a field. Starting something with the super. Player saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Jumps, sees it coming and blocks it out. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Jumps in. The drive impact is denied. Drive gauge gap here. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps up, side switch in the corner. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 hits him with a stopping power. Burnout activates. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Dangerous range here. What a read with that anti-air! Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Takes up the counter. This is going to be huge.
My turn!
Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. No good up high. Throw whips. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whips and they get nailed with the punish counter. Player heats it up with a combo into super. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 is made KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Medium kick hits. Barely blocks the jump in. This fight is just underway. They were right to be on guard there. Gets carried to the corner. not cracking under hits them with a stopping block. They can't squander this punish counter technique. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters plant in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance. Connects with the throw. Throws a fireball. Anti-air in the clutch. Ooh, you never links it. Cross that off. Taps him on the toe. There's a burnout. We're turning it right up with the super. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Brings that MD and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Excellent block. Player 1 still anti-air in the club, denies the jump in attempt. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Zones with the fireball. Parries the projectile. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. That was a solid anti-air. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Solid combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Throws out a projectile. Anything could happen here. Did well to get the buff in there. Taking stock. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Takes a trip. Player 1 has completely burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both players okay. Oh. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Goes for the throw. Knockdown and... Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Blocks the impact. Jumps. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. Springs forward with the drive rush. You've got to be knocked them out of the air. Are we going to see a comeback here? Gotta do better than that. Think he flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. They were expecting that drive impact. Zones with the fireball. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. With the solar plexus strike. Player 2 drops that off. Oh, you never know what can happen. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one thing about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. What now? Throws him. Close range projectile. A jump in. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 still has a chance, but risk flatlines him. Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time!
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs and they get nailed with the punish counter. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Strikes back with the drive impact. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. There's a corner switch.
Not good enough.
Saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Goes in on the impact for nothing.
Jumps it, brushes that off, and keeps going.
Springs forward with the drive rush.
Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Can they claw their way back? Pizza Sotanranka! He's gonna give them a rabid beatdown for some serious damage! Player 1, the overhead denied! Getting in all on a drive rush! That was the highest if I've ever seen one. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
We're here in the first round.
Which one of them will let their fist do the talk?
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 2 is in burnout. Drive adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Throws them. What's next? The throw misses. The drive impact doesn't get them to punish. KO.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. There's an overdrive arc.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it?
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they...
Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very... burnout activates. Hits the air throw. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. A real test of nerves here. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A jump? Throws them. Medium kick hits. Back into the corner. What setup do they... Oh my god, they just choked it up! They're betting it all on the drive rush! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Ooh, done them dirty. Can they use their drive to skate the cup? Reads the jump in perfectly. Sees the overhead coming. This can lead to some big damage. What are they gonna do? And whip! They're wide open! They are done! Player 2 really...
comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Gets a chance at that jump in. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? What's the play here? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. No good up high. What are they thinking here? Checks with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Time's the only thing moving here. The jump-in is denied. Down to the wire.
My turn.
I think both fighters want to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player one turned this right around with that super. Jump. Critical point of the match. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Taking stock. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Sakuhado. Shinku Hadouken. Zones with the fireball. Shows the medium kick. In there. Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Solid combo. Blocks the impact. Player two can build off this lead. Going in. Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Hits them with a stop and pop. They were expecting that drive impact. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. A quick breather. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with medium kick. Noticeable, crowns him from above. There's a drive impact. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in, pumps the brakes on the impact. Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it, brushes that off, and keeps going. Puts a bit of stank on super to show them what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up.
A jump in sets up with the jump in. Cashes out the cage right there. I hope you're not a lightweight because one slip of this comes enough to injure you. Can they use their drive to close that off? Turns out, he comes off the tank and scores the win. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick. Checks him with the projectile. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player two has the life lead. Throws him down. All right, what's coming up next? Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Shoots off a fireball up close. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player two had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Taking stock. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Okay, creating some space here. Got their eye on the air. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive now. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the hit them with a stop and bop. With burnout, expect the tempo of the match to change. The big flex, the broken jaw, Shin Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up!
Player one just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. We're at a standstill, but we may see interruptions soon. Now they can use drive. They're taking a hit the drive. This is gonna be bad news. Both fighters are hurt. Cuts off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That last round featured a lot of offense from mid-range while the fighters danced around each other. What's going to happen in this round? Were they baiting them into that? Goes all in with a rush. Super to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this cup is enough to ether you. Player one is on the brink. There's a drive impact. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Pumps the brakes on the impact. What the whole burnout? Did they mean to do that? Who will set the bait at this range? What's that off? Looking all in with a rush. If that combo finishes it. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Box him with the target combo. Strings it all together. Player one is just about out of drive now. All right, what's coming up next? Player one chases them down. The throw misses. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Impact's a no-go. Checks him with the projectile, brushes that off and keeps going. Jump. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Okay, creating some space here. Jumps up. Misses the grab. Oh, says no to the impact. Hits them with a stop and bop. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Loses the target combo. It's a good spot to use the super. No cookout complete without Imperium's end. Going in? Player two is dominating this match. He sneaks in the throw. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let us begin.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Jump in, finds the mark. Throws him down. Checks with a projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What are they thinking here? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Takes a trip. Surprises down to the wire. Burnout is triggered. All right, he takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Projectile to try and change the situation. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Impacts a no-go. Springs forward with a drive rush. Jumps. Drive gauge gap here. Rushes that off and keeps going. Shinku Hadouken. Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Knockdown and the life remaining, so there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Attempts to break, crowns him from above. Hits him with a stop and pop. This is gonna be bad news. On for the critical art. Player, ooh, what a smart blow. Escapes with the reversal. Who's gonna take it? Both of them back off. They made flatline though. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Oh, feints? Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Going in? Player 1, nothing stops this train. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Not going anywhere. Pokes with a kick. Nice hits that with confidence. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu brings an MD and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up.
Dangerous range here. Breaks through with the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Rips the slasher out. Barely blocks the jump in. Drive rush. Down to the wire. Gets a good read on their opponent. Knockdown. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Can't tech the throw? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Drive gauge finally recovers. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Adds on a bit like brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? The Jocelyn KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Shoots off a fireball up close. Hits them with a stop and pop. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Oh, springs forward with the drive rush. What a drive rush to keep it going.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Blocks the impact.
This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent.
Sneaks in above. Both fighters planning something?
Jump tries to act quickly, but with the attack.
Gotta do better than that.
This is the experiencing burnout.
Okay, here we go.
Escapes the corner.
What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.